Hey Leo, what's up? I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love and your support. You guys have really been coming through lately, and I just want to say how thankful I am to be here with you today. We're going to be doing your reading for the month of August, get you some insight, get you some guidance, see what needs to come through for you from spirit, what messages you may need to hear right now. Happy freaking birthday. I hope that your birthday season is going great. I hope that you have an amazing new year. And if you enjoy this reading, if it's helpful, if it's insightful, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into this. Let's see what's going on for you, Leo. What is happening for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout these next couple of weeks? What do my Leos need to know, look out for, or be aware of? Show me clearly, Spirit. Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Leo for the next couple of weeks throughout August? What's going on for Leo in August? We got the dolphin out here. What else we have for Leo? What's going on for my Leos throughout these next few weeks? Octopus. Oh, okay. Give me one more for Leo. Okay, you guys got a couple extra. We got the black egg and the moth. Oh, okay. This is powerful. Tiger, cobra, lamb at the bottom. Okay, this is just giving me a little bit of insight as to what's going on here, because I'm getting a couple different things. Oh my gosh. So, Leo, with the dolphin out here, this is very, very lighthearted, optimistic, refreshing, rejuvenating. Like, this is inspiring energy. Over these next few weeks, you're feeling this re-inspiration for life. You're feeling motivated, you're feeling powerful, you're feeling excited, you're feeling really driven, you're feeling just excited for the future and where things are going. You're excited for future plans, and you're just spreading this like positive energy. There's this energy around you, this aura that you are shining so brightly, and it is attracting a lot of different people, a lot of different souls, a lot of different entities. All right. And it's like, you're kind of in this spotlight. You feel like you're in the spotlight, and you're gaining a lot of attention, good attention, bad attention, but you're getting all attention, all eyes on you. Shout out to like my, what would I say? Like people who are leaders, people who are healers, people who are in like public eye, or people who are stepping into, either are in currently or in the process of stepping into a position of higher power, because you have a lot to share, you have a lot of wisdom, you have a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience to share, to guide, to help teach others. There's this leader kind of energy here coming through, and like you are meant to lead and help guide others. And I see that is part of your soul's purpose, or part of like your destiny here. But there's like moments with the octopus, there's moments where you feel a little bit doubtful, or you feel a little overwhelmed, or you don't know how to get this off the ground, or there's a lot of complications, or just like you have a lot of matters to take care of, to deal with, that kind of complicate things. Or it's like we start off with the dolphin, which is like super positive, super optimistic, and then that energy kind of fades, or kind of like it's fluctuating. We go from, I'm feeling really good, I'm feeling like I'm in alignment, I'm fulfilling my purpose, my soul's mission, and then a couple weeks later, you're like, wait a minute, is this actually meant for me? What if it isn't? Maybe there's a lot of naysayers, negative energy around you, people who are maybe projecting or putting doubt into you, or fear into your beliefs or your goals, and it makes you second guess yourself. It's making you question your truth, making you kind of go back and question the path that you're on. Or with the moth out here, this is an energy of kind of being doubtful, or a little bit of like a fleeting energy, where it's like this motivation and this drive and this focus and this endurance that you have, all of a sudden it's just like out the window, and it's just like non-existent, and you're like, where did my motivation go? Where did that inspiration go? And so you might kind of notice your energies fluctuating over these next few weeks, and there's a lot happening even astrologically speaking. There's a lot of intense transits going down, and you're probably feeling it. So it should pass shortly, but it's still not the best vibes to come by. right? And so with the moth out here, you know, there might be moments where you're feeling lethargic, you're feeling kind of drained, you're not feeling as driven as you first were, right? It's kind of like, okay, wait a minute, what happened? I was on a roll, and then all of a sudden it just kind of started to like die down a little bit. You know what? You might be feeling that way towards the end of the month when Mercury goes retrograde and Uranus goes retrograde, and like there probably maybe, and then we have that full moon in Pisces at the end of the month. So it's like, you know, you might be feeling that way towards the end of like the last week or so of August, or maybe you're feeling this right now. It depends on where you're at in the timelines, but that's one way of seeing it. It's like where you may need to like lay low with the tiger and the lamb. This is the energy of kind of just like sit tight, hold still, observe, analyze, taking and receiving information, and then like learning, taking notes, and figuring out what to do with the information that's come to you, or what you found out, or what you've been learning. It's like applying that knowledge. That's part of this. So near the end of the month, you may need to slow down, or just kind of like take a little bit of a pit stop, or take a little bit of a breather, a little bit of a break. That might be hard for some of you if you're like on the go. But then another way I'm reading this is like, because your energy is so bright, and the love and the light that you're spreading, it's blinding. Like you're literally blinding others from speaking your truth, because this card's all about the truth speaking. Wow, my words are backwards. The truth speaking. This rules the throat. So throat activation taking place, where you're needing to really vocalize what you desire, what you deserve, your boundaries, especially with the octopus. Boundaries maybe are being crossed, or because of your kindness, because you are being super kind and giving and sharing. Some people around you, or some people that you're dealing with, could be taking your kindness as weakness, or using and abusing your kindness. And so that's where you really do need to draw the line, so that you're not being taken advantage of. And some of you, that is what's going down, and you're getting drained, or near the end of the month you're like, why do I feel so drained, or how come all my motivation is just like out the windows? Because we'll take a look at the people around you. You've been giving, but who's giving back? Right? There could be a bit of an imbalance for some of you, not for everybody, but for some of you, you need to really observe who you're surrounding yourself with, who you're giving your time, your energy, your love, your fill in the blank. Take a look at where you're investing, and is it reciprocal? Is it balanced? Is it not? Where do you need to make adjustments? You know, and with the moth, it's kind of like an energy of just feeling a little bit stuck, or a little bit bored, or unfulfilled at times, or even thinking that the grass is greener on the other side, looking at those around you and comparing yourself to other people's journeys, other people's accomplishments, and then taking a look at yourself and be like, well, damn, where's my reward, or where's my insert blank, right? And feeling a bit, you know, and again, comparison can be the theft of joy of like a lot of good things. You have a lot of blessings around you, but you could be choosing to focus on what you don't have, and that's kind of like, you know, it's kind of dimming your light a little bit. You start off this strong, powerful light, and you still are, but it kind of seems like if you were to really feed into this negative energy, it kind of makes your light dim a little bit. So do watch out for that. Do be careful of that. There's something within you, though. There's like a message that you need to like really tune into. There's a message from your higher self that you have to take the time to really like listen. With both the lamb and the tiger, these are both cards of insight, of knowing before something happens, getting signs, symbols, synchronicities, being pointed in the right direction, and you are getting these clues, these little hints that are showing you the way, or showing you the ropes, or showing you if you're on the right path, or what changes, or like you're getting hints, you're getting these clues about what your future holds depending on the action you're taking right now and who you're surrounding yourself with. And so it's really important that you pay close attention. Normally the tiger, this is like a card of good luck, right? Especially as it's a white tiger. This represents rare events, once in a lifetime events that are taking place. We have a blue moon at the end of the month, so that is a time of believing in the impossible, believing in the magic, and believing in your abilities and your strength and endurance that you can accomplish and have anything that you desire. But it doesn't just come easy, though. That's the thing. If it came easy, everybody would have it. So it's about how bad do you want this, and what are you going to do to ensure and establish that it is yours, and like you're not just sitting around twiddling your thumbs and just like, you know, expecting it just to fall in your lap. You got to put in the work. And so some of you maybe are just needing to apply yourself a little bit harder, or get a little bit more focused, or a little bit more serious, instead of making like excuses, or you know, like holding yourself back in certain ways, or negative self-talk. Even the black egg, this can represent how you speak to yourself, how you speak to others too. Your words is your wand. What you say, you can really spin a web, whether good or bad, but you can spin this web that will really enable your reality to reflect that. And so it's very important that you're aware of the words and the language that you use, and how you speak to yourself, how you speak to others, the people that are around you. How do they speak to you? Is it uplifting and encouragement, or is it negativity and fear and doubt? And is that, you know, and how that can really like hinder and limit your growth and constrain you from thriving and succeeding and flying forwards. So there's a lot of like inner stuff going on. There's a lot of these cards is representing inner change. Like even the octopus, look at how his crown, his head is just activated. Like there's a lot of thinking, there's a lot of processing, a lot of information that's coming in, and it's radiating, and it's coming out of you. It's just like, it's like not leaking, because it feels intentional. Like the energy that you're putting out feels like you need to have intention, good intentions behind your actions. Making sure that your intentions align with your actions, right? Like that's really important here. A lot of this is like inner work. But again, you're also in this position where you're teaching others. You're in this position where you're teaching and guiding others, and sharing your knowledge and sharing your wisdom, and being like this guiding light, or this guiding force. So anyways, holy crap, we spent a lot of time talking about those animal cards. Let me get you some okay. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, coming right out. I'm glad that this card's in the reverse. This is indicating this is coming out of a period of struggle, a period of restriction, loneliness, lack. This is a period of you finding solutions to these issues and challenges. So you're getting out of this funky situation, or funky vibes, or, you know, maybe if you're not on speaking terms with somebody, if communication's been very poor, there's an opportunity to come out of that, or to bring clarity or truth. Or I see you getting out of a situation that you've been stuck in for a while and it hasn't been favorable. You're coming out of that, or you're finding a solution to some sort of problem, or some sort of challenge, some sort of issue. All right, what's going on for Leo? What's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus over the next couple of weeks? What do my Leos need to know, look out for, or be aware of? Did y'all see that? 5 of Wands. Okay, so you have 55 coming out. There's lots of challenges, lots of little changes, little hiccups. You know, people around you could be challenging you, or throwing like boulders in your path, trying to purposely slow you down, or to make you shrink, or dim your light, or to give up on your dreams. It feels like there's a lot of challenges that you've been facing, even challenges in the home life, or some sort of stability, or in some sort of like wish fulfillment. Things should be running pretty smoothly, and yet you're experiencing shakeups. You're experiencing like things that are beyond your control. Let's see, what's going on for Leo over these next couple of weeks? What do my Leos need to know, look out for, or be aware of? I see you maybe isolating yourselves from people, situations that bring conflict and chaos. Or that's recommended. You do you. You take whatever action you feel is best. But I think Spirit might be saying you may need to like distance yourself, or put some space between the things that just aren't adding to you, or even affecting your health for some. Alright, what's going on? Okay, Emperor, Aries energy. You might be dealing with an Aries. This is very powerful. So this is about you taking matters into your own hand and standing up for yourself. You know, some of the things that you've been fighting for just aren't worth it. Hangman at the bottom. You're realizing, like, as you take a step back, remember what I was saying, it's like you may need to take a step back and remove yourself, or distance yourself from situations, conflict, chaos. And as you do that, as you take the step back and you're looking at things from a new perspective, you're realizing, like, what am I fighting for? This is not worth fighting for. Like, this is not worth my time or my energy, or this does not bring me joy. This does not bring me peace or happiness. There's a sun, Leo, that's your energy. And yeah, it just causes pain, it just causes hurt, it's draining, it's unfair, it's imbalanced, it's not worth fighting for, it's not worth my energy. So it's very enlightening these next few weeks, to say the least. It's very enlightening. You're getting a lot of clarity, and you're seeing things for what they really are. You're seeing people for who they really are, and their clear colors are right in front of you, and it comes down to you on, are you going to see it for what it really is, or are you going to make excuses and continue to keep wearing those, rose-colored glasses? And so it's like the truth is right in front of you for you to see. And it's important that you acknowledge that. It's important that you are honest with yourself and even honest with others. There could be some sort of competition when it comes to work, when it comes to your career, or some sort of position. There could be a lot of competition, reaching some sort of higher status or higher position, But I see you gaining a lot of respect, but yet it shouldn't have to be so complicated to be respected. It's like fighting for respect, fighting for a name, fighting for fair treatment. That's something that's not worth it. You shouldn't have, and I was saying this in Aries readings, you shouldn't have to, fight for people to recognize your worth and your value. You shouldn't have to beg people to see that you are valuable. So if you don't know what you got, you can't recognize what's in front of you, it's your loss type shit, Alright, what's going on for Leo? Oh my god, these cards! There's that Ten of Swords. Alright, so some of you're putting an end to this. And we also have the Sun. You're putting an end to this because ultimately, at the end of the day, this doesn't make you happy. Or there's something around you that's just not fulfilling you anymore, and it's as clear as day that the longer you stay in this situation, this environment, this relationship, insert blank, the more draining and more of a loss you're at. And so you're getting clarity. But you know what? I love that the Ten of Swords is next to the Sun, which means that the worst is over. Truly, honestly, Leo, the worst is over. You're pulling the plug, or you're just putting an end to something once and for all. Page of Swords, the Tower, and the Ace of Wands. You're putting an end to something, and there's some sort of unexpected new beginning that, oh my god, look, okay, you don't see this coming. Eight of Swords and the Ace of Wands, you don't see this coming just yet. You aren't aware of what's going to happen. Underneath the Eight of Swords, you have the Ten of Cups. This is, oh my god, you don't see what's going to happen, but after this shakeup, after this ending, after this Tower, after you clearing or cutting something out, Page of Swords and the Tower, this is information coming in, or you finding out information, you even speaking or needing to communicate, or conversations that are going to be shaking shit up and opening new doors. So there's a new door or unexpected door that you're going to be walking through near the end of the month. I'm feeling a new door that is in alignment with you and your higher purpose and your higher calling. Again, Eight of Swords, you might be afraid to walk through this door because you don't know what to expect, or you don't know what, it's kind of like this match that's been lit. You don't know how big the fire is going to be. It could just be a small little fire. It could become a freaking forest fire. It holds potential. You don't know what the potential is. And so that can be a little bit freaky, going in blinded or going in blindly. This is requiring you to have a lot of faith in yourself. But Ace of Wands and that Ten of Cups, this is exciting, this is beautiful, this is fulfilling, this is excitement, this is fulfillment right here. So feels like this is the right path, the right direction. Intuitively, you know that. Intuitively, Seven of Pentacles, High Priestess, intuitively, you know that. All right. So there might be fear that creeps up and that's trying to keep you stuck, or trying to just keep you to settle, or, bite your tongue, or hold back, or, just shrink yourself into these situations that you've outgrown. But something deep within you is telling you it's time to level up, or it's time to expand, or it's time to, move in a new direction. It's time for a change. You're a little bit afraid of how is this going to happen? How is this going to fall into place? How am I going to make this work? How am I going to adjust to these changes? But you're going to figure it out step by step. This is all going to be a learning process is what I meant to say. But it's necessary, and it takes you to your deeper purpose, or a deeper calling, or deeper fulfillment. Whew. So we have Aries, we have Leo and Scorpio energy out here. We got a lot of Mars energy. So we're in the middle of Mars retrograde. I actually don't know when it goes direct, but maybe it's September. Probably September. It's been retrograde for a few months. So maybe this has been kind of occurring over the last few months. There's been some sort of storyline that's been playing out, but it's like, it seems like it's wrapping up somehow, some way throughout, I just was about to say December. Jeez, so maybe this is something that was going on back in December. This is wrapping up near the end of August is what it seems like. Alright, so let me do a little bit of clarifying here. Alright, tell me about this Ten of Swords. Tell me about this ending that's taking place for Leo over these next few weeks. Like, it just seems like you've had enough and you've reached your limit. Ten of Swords for Leo. Like, you've been bending over backwards, even like you've been giving so much to something and it's just way too much. It's done, it's over, like, it's just, you've had enough. Kind of the Ten of Swords. Two of Wands. So you're at this crossroad of, should I stay, should I go, what's next, what comes next after this ending, what direction do I want to take my life, what's the next step, Knight of Wands, what action am I taking, where am I going, what's the plan, what's the move. Some of you could be moving or traveling or preparing for that. Look what just fell out. We have Death, Scorpio energy. We're taking a look together. Empress. Oh, wow. What's underneath that? Five of Wands. Okay. And the Knight of Swords. So because double confirmation, Five of Wands out here, because of the conflict, because of the chaos, that's been occurring, that you've been dealing with, this has been preparing you for this next step in your journey. That this is the launching, the catapult, the catalyst of change that is coming in. It's so shocking. It's so sudden. It's very quick. That comes in to change your life for the better. This is big improvements that are going to favor you in the long term for your future self and your future happiness, and that you're undergoing such transformation, and there's a lot going on. There's a lot to process. There's a lot to, your feelings and emotions about this are even conflicting a little bit too. And so it's like you're at this crossroad of what's next. What action am I taking? How am I going to adjust to these changes? But it's just you're gearing up from change that you can't come back from. Change you literally can't come back from. Right? Empress, traditional tarot, she's pregnant, right? Is she pregnant in this card? No, she's got the World though, right? The World. So there's something in your life coming to an end, and as that is phasing out, there's something new beginning. There's something new that's growing and changing. All right? So something's evolving because of this experience or because of this situation, the way that events have been taking place. It's leading you to something grander, something bigger, something that is meant for you, that's in alignment with you. So this ending is in alignment. This ending actually is going to take you to a lot of happiness. And it seems like you're happy about this ending, honestly. With the Emperor to the Sun, this is, and then with that Ten of Swords in between, it's telling me you are putting an end to this, and you feel in your power, you feel in your strength that you made the right choice to put an end to this. You made this decision to pull the plug. You made this choice. You wanted this choice, and it makes you happy, or it will make you happy. You know that you're going to be happy because of this choice. So let's take a look into the Tower. Let's take a look into what shakeups are happening or occurring. How about this Tower for Leo? This deck is ready. Okay. Justice. This is happening to bring in balance, fairness, and equality. What's this? Oh, okay. What was that? Okay, Hangman. Also, Page of Pentacles. How about the Tower? Okay, wow. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Hold on. Because... Okay, we got nines, but you know what? there was a card from a deck I'm not even using, but this somehow got the 8 from my just original, traditional, real basic tarot deck had for like 5 years. The Ace of Wands got knocked off from that deck. And we have that Ace of Wands double freaking confirmation right here. Like, okay, so this is and this is, what was I clarifying? This is the Tower. So this Tower is coming in to bring in this new opportunity. I will take a look into that. This is bringing in a wish fulfillment, okay? And it's all because Nine of Wands in reverse. Like, you chose to stop fighting for something. You were doubting, like, is this worth it? Should I continue on this path? Should I continue giving chances? Should I continue investing this time, this energy, this money, this love, this fill in the blank? And you started questioning the path you're on. You're starting questioning, are there other routes, other opportunities, other directions I could take my life? Is this really it? Or is there something more? And as you start to ask yourself these questions and this deep truth, you're realizing, like, no, you know what? It's time for a change. So that's exactly what's happening here. Justice, Hangman. This is about you guys kind of going in with an open mind, keeping an open mind and trusting yourself and trusting that you made the right choice. And just remember the lessons that you learned from the past. As long as you remember what you went through, you've changed and you've grown. So the situation that is at play, like, you're not going to go back to how things used to be. This is a new way of seeing things. We have the Page of Pentacles, and the way he's like looking through this pentacle, almost like new glasses. It's kind of like, imagine you don't even realize that your vision is blurry until you go to the eye doctor, you get your eyes tested, and turns out, oh yeah, you need glasses, contacts, and then you finally get them. And now you can see crystal clear. You didn't even realize, like, oh shit, I couldn't see before. But now that you can see, you realize how much you were blinded, or, you know, you didn't notice certain things that now you're aware of before. It's like you're seeing the world and life through this new lens, this new perspective than you had before. And you're just like so happy that this is happening. Nine of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. That this is taking you to the life you've always dreamed of having. Right? Going back to that 10 of Cups at the very bottom of the Goldfold deck is like, if it wasn't for this shakeup, if it wasn't for this ending, if it wasn't for these like events that took place, or the situation that you've been dealing with, or the conflict that you've been dealing with, this, you know, drama that you've been dealing, which you've been handling it like a champ, I will say. Like, you wouldn't have landed this opportunity. So there's like this divine timing with all of this. Let me take a look into this Ace of Wands. Oh my god, it's so funny because the Eight of Swords is underneath at the bottom, which we have that. So there's like a bit of fear when it comes to taking this. Okay, Spirit just wants you to take your time. Knight of Pentacles, just take your time. If you're feeling afraid or a little bit uncomfortable, you don't know so much is happening, just take your time, and you can't mess it up. Yeah, Three of Swords, right? There's some painful stuff that you're dealing with, some emotional stuff that is kind of acting as fuel for you to move forwards, using this pain as motivation, as drive, as fuel. This is very similar energy that was in Aries reading, so maybe go listen to Aries reading I uploaded the other day. It's 4:44 p.m. by the way, as I'm doing this reading. What do we have? Okay, 10 of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. That just flipped right on out. You need to be more selfish and more giving to yourself, because you've been giving to everybody else but yourself, okay? So, Temperance, Six of Wands, and the Five of Cups reversed. I see you getting over like the painful, heavy, sad situations, rising up from those challenging events and really healing and getting back your strength, getting back your courage. But some of you do need to work on control issues, or maybe there's someone around you that is very controlling, that this is the ending that's taking place, and you're learning to like give to yourself and invest in yourself. And like that's something that you're healing from, is like because you've been in situations that were very like draining, damaging, unfair, imbalanced, and you again, that is being pulled. The plug is being pulled. You've had enough. And anyways, we gotta get you with some advice. Oh my god, like I be getting carried away in these readings lately. I've been talking so damn much. We're almost at 30 minutes. I'm like, crap. Sorry guys, we gotta wrap this up because I have a schedule I gotta follow. So let's get you some advice. But yeah, Leo, you're doing the right thing. Trust yourself. This is gonna fulfill. This is happening so that you can live a fulfilling life. You should be living this already, but unfortunately there's just some circumstances that need some clearing and improvements and adjustments, but it's happening. You're taking care of business, and in the near future you are already reaping the rewards. Okay, look, we got soul family, we also got get grounded. Let's get one more for Leo. Advice for Leo. Any advice for Leo? They're crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Yes, just say yes. Okay, so here is confirmation. Go in, say yes, take that opportunity, take that chance. You had like a yes or no question on your mind recently. Yes, that is your answer. Okay, so the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? There's something here, Leo, that you are working through releasing, letting go, pulling the plug, or putting an end to something. That is the right path for you. That is what you're supposed to do. As hard, as challenging, or as difficult as it might be to take that step or to make that move, that is what you need to do. Okay, as to take your time on it, take as long as you need, but when you're ready to walk through this door to this new life, you will know, and it will be amazing. So until then, whenever you're ready, go for it. But until then, take time, get grounded, go out in nature, nurture yourself, take some deep breaths, really just like get centered. Okay, setting those boundaries as well with yourself, with others, knowing your worth, knowing your value. Okay, but this is all about really getting in tune with yourself and what is going to be best for you. It's your life, right? What is going to be the very best for you. Soul family, calling your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. This is about you guys really like, you don't need to be all by yourself through this process, that there are people around you who want to help, who you can lean on for support. This is also indicating new connections and new people, new friends, family, family, right? Like people who you may not be related by blood, but it's like, damn, they are your soul family. So new connections that will be coming into your life in the near future that will change your life for the better, that are waiting for you to cross this path to meet you on the other side. Like similar souls who've gone through similar experiences, or just some like-minded souls, like-minded goals and attitudes. And that shit rhymed. Oh my god. So this is also just like an energy of like, you don't need to go through this alone. Lean on others for support, lean on others for help. And if you are trying to lean on others for support and they're not giving you that same support that you give them, then that is a clear indication. Time to let them go, all right? And to know your motherfucking worth. Okay, so anyways, we're gonna leave the reading here. This was a little bit longer than I had anticipated, but I hope this was helpful for whoever this was for. I appreciate you. Thank you for listening, hanging out with me today. I appreciate you. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information's in the description box down below, and I'm gonna let you guys go. Okay, Leo, take it easy, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.